Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass.
Almighty morning, everyone. How we doing?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome Tuesday morning. We got two people. Okay, we have two people on. Right on. Well, welcome to the Spiritual Show That Flows with Claudene, with Elevated by Claudene, and Julie with Love Right Warriors. We are here this morning to discuss whatever you guys want to discuss. We'd like to talk about anything that has to do with wellness and health and what's going on in our communities and what's just going on with us, completely. And we do talk about spiritual stuff and esoteric stuff and all that fun stuff. A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. We weren't here last Tuesday. We took a break so that Julie can go see her new little bundle of love that just came to her. So she went and spent some time and got to know her little baby granddaughter. And I'll go ahead and turn it over to her and let her talk about how she enjoyed her trip with her family and what she experienced.
Well, just loving the family. That was the main experience, and that was what I was there for. It was great to know that that people who've lived in a city for at least, I think they're about 6 to 8 years in Sioux Falls, not a very big city, guys, that they have finally gotten to go downtown to see what all the beautiful shops are all about. It's just gorgeous down there. There's artwork, a lot of nice boutique stores, all about local things. There is one art gallery that has art from people within, 75 miles. Everybody there who's displaying is within 75 miles of that shop. To me, that is the way to take care of your local people, because when you keep the money local, you help so many more people out. It's so much better than going to larger, more commercial places. Even the Walmarts and all that stuff does not do a whole lot for the people. Anyway, to see these people go in and meet like-minded folks. One lady who is, I think, the manager of, I don't even know the name of the store downtown, but one of the great things is she has a room for lactating mothers, for those who need to breastfeed their children. There is a room downstairs that they can take their children and feed them nice, peaceful, quiet in the middle of downtown and not be disturbed, be at peace. And it was just a great thing to know. And she says, yes, we are friendly here. We are friendly for moms and anybody who needs a safe place. We have a nice little room that they can go downstairs if they need to get away for a few minutes and just be themselves. So it was nice. I mean, the love in that area was so great, and it was so nice to see. And around the corner from that was a cat cafe. It was very neat. We just walked in because there was nobody there, reception, and she goes, yes, it's $6 per half hour per person. And it was cute. We did stay, and the cats were great. They have residence cats that stay there. But one of the cats, who was, Caroline, was 2 years old. And she was so loving. And this was about, I think about 12:30, 1 o'clock. She was getting her forever home at 3 o'clock. They were coming to pick her up. So just being there that day as she was getting to leave her home for 2 years to go to a forever home. So that to me was a really great time to be there. So there's so many stories out there. So hopefully you'll go find the local stories in your area and get to know your people. I know Glendale has a great downtown and lots of beautiful boutiques. Mesa's getting closer to that, but a lot of those boutiques are struggling. So they need more people to come in. And I know that with spring training being done, that they're having less and less people in these days. But it's beautiful out there right now. We haven't gotten too hot. I guess it was hot while I was gone, right? Didn't it hit 90 while I was
Yeah,
gone?
it was hot. Then it cooled down. Then it cooled down again this morning.
Yeah.
Because I woke up this morning freezing. I'm like, what's going on? Didn't want to get out of bed.
Now I'm warm. But
It looks like we're supposed to get rain today. So
Yay.
that's at 20%. Yeah, with that, this is really funny. I guess these cat cafes are becoming a thing.
Yeah.
Which is fine with me. I love fur babies. And I have to say, I've noticed since I become a cat owner myself 2 years ago, that the people are biased to the dogs. It's like when you go shopping for a baby and they're biased to the little girls. Everything is so cute for the little girls.
Oh, you mean as far as clothes?
Clothes and buying cute things and real biased to, it's real hard to find really good stuff for boys. So I noticed that with that happening with the cats and the dogs, you can find a ton of dog stuff, even clothes. People like to dress their animals. Nothing for the cats. Well, good luck on getting clothes on the cat for one. But yeah,
you're a braver person I am.
yeah, right. I've tried to get a harness on Jewel Moon before, and that was a complete disaster. She ended up getting out of the harness. That was at the beginning when I was trying to train her. But so I've got a cat cafe that is coming up right next to my facility where I'm located. I have a healing facility, you guys. I do. I help people transfer off of pharmaceuticals, street drugs, and alcohol onto plant-based medicine. And I just help them face their trauma. I'm a dosing specialist of all kinds of entheogens and plant medicine. So in my healing facility, about four doors down, they are putting up a cat cafe. Now, I have to say, this is the second largest building we have in my shopping complex. It's quite large. So it actually could be a grocery store. That's how big this building is. I'm not quite sure what the square footage is on it, but they're putting a cat cafe in there. So this is going to be very interesting. I'm very excited because that's going to bring me a lot more customers because I also dose and help fur babies. I have a complete plant medicine fur baby line. So I'm really excited about that. And the new owners here are going to allow me to fly my flags, my animal flags out the door outside. Okay. So yeah, so it's going to be really cool. So it's going to bring more business in for me, which I could always use more traffic. So yeah, the whole cat cafe thing I think is going to become a thing. And Julie's right. Shop local, shop small business. You're going to be able to get things at maybe a better price, maybe not. It just depends on, how their company is structured. Mm-hmm. But what you can get, and what I do is I do tabs. I allow people who live from paycheck to paycheck to have a tab with me. And they come in and they pay their tab once a month. And so far, I've only had 3 people, and I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been here in this shopping center going on 6 months with this facility. Prior to that, I was in business for about another 5 years. So I've been doing this for about 11 years. And out of that whole 11 years, I've only had 3 people who skipped out on me. So not, I think that's pretty bad, pretty good, pretty
Yeah,
good,
that's
pretty good. Yeah, and they were low amounts. They weren't very much, but that's on them. That's that energy is going to follow them, not me. um, so yeah, you'd be surprised on what small businesses do to help people and to see that they can get whatever it is that they're purchasing from them. Yeah.
because you utilize growers that that are local. You don't get a whole lot out of the area, right?
Not too much. There's a few things
Sometimes
that
you
I
have
have
to,
to, certain mushrooms. There's certain things that I do have to go outside to other countries or to other states to get mushrooms or some herbs. I did just get a bunch of blue lotus
Mhm.
from Africa. I have a grower out there that grows blue lotus, so I went ahead and he sent me a ton of blue lotus. So, anyways, I'll be putting that out on the floor pretty soon. I do all kinds of stuff with blue lotus. Blue lotus is a very good herb to drink, and it's also smokable. So it makes you feel euphoric. So it's a very euphoric herb. I enjoy it. I like to mix it with my kava. So I like feeling
Euphoric.
woozy and euphoric. Um, so yeah. So what do you guys got going on? What are these comments? Let me see. Hi, Victor. I did get your message. I haven't really been messaging too many people back the last few days. I've gone through my own.
Yeah.
I don't know. An experience. Let's put it that way. A very in-depth experience. I'm still trying to wrap myself around it. And at the same time, show up like I need to show up for everybody and do the job that I do or the job that I came here to do. So, and at the same time, keep myself balanced. Yeah. Love those fur babies. My cats are my guardians, still alive because of it. Yep, cats. They're your guardian angels. They watch over you while you're sleeping.
Yeah. And the first I heard of a cat cafe is one that one of my cousin works at in San Diego, and they've
Really?
had that one a long time, at least 10 years that I know of.
They're going to be successful. That's all I got to say. I know these cat cafes are going to do really, really well. So, can you bring your cat into them, or is it just where you go and you just learn about cats as educational and get a coffee or a tea or something?
Basically, it's a place where you can go and find your cat.
Oh, okay.
So it is an adoption center for cats. Usually, they have anchor cats that are there and that run the joint. Darla was the name of the anchor at the cat cafe in Sioux Falls, and you didn't mess with her, and none of the new cats could mess with her either. It's like, this is my place.
They know.
You behave.
Mm-hmm. I totally get that. Jewel Moon is the queen of the condo at my house. She's the only animal. She's the queen of my facility here, and she knows it. She's a one animal type of animal. I couldn't get another animal if I wanted to. She's not friendly with them. She attacks them, and she lets them know who's boss.
Now, again, with the cat cafe coming in, working with you, they might be, Jewel Moon might be a good one just to stop by every once in a while.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes for sure. I would like to, but she does not like other cats, which I don't blame her. She was attacked as a kitten 3 times by another cat called Manu. And this was an older cat. So that was her training from the get-go. Mm-hmm. She doesn't trust other cats. She doesn't trust other animals because she was attacked. And then last week I had a cat that got into my condo somehow.
Oh my.
Yep. Now, a black cat. It was so scary. Oh my gosh. The way cats fight it's all that noise. You just can't. Oof. It just gives you chills up and down your back. Anyways, yeah, Jewel Moon whooped its butt. It's a butt big time. I haven't seen any cats around the back of our condo at all. I have a full garden back there, and they are not messing with my garden no more. They're not even around. They don't even come around. She showed them who was boss.
Good job.
Yeah, she did. She did. So I just know I know my fur baby. She's not going to have it. She doesn't want any other animals. She just wants to rule. So.
And next door, as a lot of you know, there is a pet grooming place,
Mhm.
and yes, dogs mainly. And she keeps an eye on him, and she keeps an ear towards him, but it's like, don't you even think about coming by my house.
Yeah. Well, I got beauty. Yeah, I'm right next door to a beautiful dog and cat grooming place, and they are just wonderful people there. And they do cats. They have 2 people that specialize in grooming the cats, and they're wonderful with the cats. Oh my gosh, they would be able to give Jewel Moon a bath. That's how good they are. It's
Wow.
amazing with the work that they do over there. I just really love them. I got put in the right place as far as that's concerned. But you go to the left side of me, and it's like darkness, darkness, darkness. The new owners even complimented me on my energies that I have around my facility and thanked me for doing what I do and bringing the light to this end of the shopping center. So I thought that was pretty cool.
It is nice right here. I mean, the energy is fantastic. So if you guys want to come to a local place, please come in here because
Please
it's
come
great.
see.
Yeah.
I'm in Glendale, Arizona, off of 43rd Avenue and Union Hills, and elevated by Claudene.com. And you can just feel the energies from my website, though, too.
Yep.
So everybody who walks in here says, whoa, where am I at? What I just step into. But that's my job, to protect the energies of this healing facility. That is what I do. So anything negative that even tries to walk in here, woo, you will see me muscle up real good. Get out.
Yeah.
I think I did it live one time. Remember that guy that was at the
Yes,
window that was
yes.
all on drugs?
Oh, yeah.
And I
Oh,
just
yeah.
instantly went right into protection mode. And I think we were live at that time. So
Yeah. He tried to come in earlier in the day, and I made sure the door was locked right in front of him, and I told him
Mhm.
no. And then he comes back again, and you got him.
that's how you have to treat these energies. This guy, we got a lot of homeless, transient, on drugs, taken by the spirit, the bad spirit. And I ain't dealing with them. I'm not. They have no wants or needs to want to get rid of these spirits. So let them do them. That's fine. That is their job. I have no judgment of them. They come in and they ain't stealing my energy. I understand how important energy is. I get it on a level that I don't think anybody else really does. I mean, I've learned this, and that's why I'm here, you guys, to help you understand this. Energy is everything. Energy is my number one currency. My doors are locked. The only way you're going to come in is if you have an appointment or you come in during business hours when somebody is here, and we will let you in if we want to. If I want to have an energy exchange with you, that's just how I am. I protect myself at all costs. And now, because of the experience that I just went through over this past week, I've muscled up spiritually big time. Really big time.
Good morning, Dragonfly 17. It's been a while. Hi,
Oh,
Kevin.
good morning.
Welcome in.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, it is a happy morning, isn't it? Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Well, it is also April Fool's Day. And for
that's right.
for those of you who do not know where that came from, it had to do with changing from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar. Yes, we're on the Gregorian calendar these days. And yes, Julian calendar was from Julius Caesar. Gregorian calendar is from a Pope, Gregory or whatever. Anyway, and it was a fool of those who kept going by the Julian calendar. But remember, Gregorian calendar started a while ago, but it didn't officially end until 1953. So they're very slow in changing calendars. And I wish they would have left it all alone because
Well, there's a
Yeah.
reason. There's a reason why they did this. So
there's many reasons why
they
did
did this, yes. And yes, it is April Fools. For the ones who are fools, got fooled. We got fooled, and this is really funny because today would have been my father's earthly birthday.
Oh,
Yes, he's in heaven. He left me when I was 3 years old, and yeah, so that's kind of, I thought that was funny that he was born on April Fools.
but it doesn't make you a fool, really. It doesn't, and you have the choices, and that was the thing about the changing of the calendar. Sorry, she's attacking my sandal. As long as my toes are okay, I'm good.
She doesn't like.
Dragonfly, you need to remove your birthday. I understand you wanted to let us know what your birthday was, but please remove it.
So my birthday isn't 666.
It is, as far as the Gregorian calendar is concerned. There's a whole lot of calculation to figure out what it would have been. But that is besides the point. 2 years ago, I did a whole big thing on April Fool's Day and what was the backing of it. So those people who wanted to stick to the Julian calendar, they treated them like fools. So that's what they were always doing pranks, and this is where they tape things to people's back to kick their butts and stuff like that. You remember them from elementary school? Yeah. Well, adults were doing that to other adults back then. Anyway.
Anyways, our calendar is not real.
It is not real. It's man-made.
It's man-made. It's been fooled. And anyways, what is a calendar for? What does a calendar represent, you guys? Huh? What does it represent?
To me, oppression, but anyway.
Yeah, to take up your time, to fill up your time, to have things, planned out, to rob you of your energy. That's what it's about. So the calendar is wrong. Astrology is wrong. It's all BS as far as I'm concerned. But it's a buy-in. Either you can buy into it,
or you don't.
Or you don't. My shirt is coming undone. Sorry, guys.
Right? Yeah. Well, you're covered.
Hold on, you guys.
I got the thing up
there.
We are to the point now. If one is not of the light, they are part of the problem. Be the light. Love you. Oh, thank you, Kevin. I posted that and didn't even read it. Good morning from Michigan. Yeah.
And birthdays, I mean, my thing on birthdays are why you celebrating them.
Oh, you love the day you were.
It was the day that I was born when I sent it to this planet. I do believe that it was a code sent to me. I was sending myself some information. But when you celebrate your birthday, you're telling your body you're aging.
Oh, I celebrate every day as my birthday.
Exactly. Every day is a celebration.
Yeah.
Every day is Christmas. Every day is your birthday. Every day is a great day. How do you think how Moses and all them lived to be 900 years old? Because they didn't celebrate their birthdays. They didn't think about aging.
No,
they didn't. And that's what birthdays do. Birthdays will put on us to celebrate, da-da-da-da. Don't get me wrong. When it does come my birthday, I am surrounded by loving, beautiful people who love to celebrate my birthday. And that's great. That's fine. Give me the day off and let me go, go be by myself. I have no problem with that. If it's an excuse for me to escape, I will use it. I will use it because it's a game, you guys. We're a war, I call it that we're in war. We are in war, but at the same time, it's also a game. So how much do you want to play in this game of an illusion of this life that you're in right now? So, I just don't celebrate my birthdays. Prince, anyone who knows Prince, the singer, he has talked a lot about this. Yeah. And he goes, well, when you celebrate your birthday, you age. And it makes sense. It really does. And I don't want to age. I want to go backwards. I want to, Stop counting the days and nights, you know? But the body doesn't know anything else. All the body knows is what you've done lifetime after lifetime, and that is count the days. And that is what causes the aging process. So if you stop doing that, you can reverse the aging, is what I believe. And clean up your diet.
Yeah, I agree. Researching my birthday has led me to many things. 6668. Yeah.
It's a code. It really is. I am 06/22/69, born at 2/22. So that's just connecting numbers. I get it. Those are my connecting numbers. 22 definitely is a number. And then, like, whenever I get numbers given to me for some reason, there's always a 22 in there.
And with me, usually 3 comes in.
3.
Master number.
Master numbers. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3, I've heard, are master numbers. So it makes sense. I do consider myself as a master and a master in progress. We all are.
Definitely.
Yes, you just, if you want to wake up to it, you wake up to it. So
I love landscaping on asphalt. That's what I'm hearing outside, landscaping, and it's all asphalt and cement in this area. It's like, why are you doing this here, people? Go away.
I know. And well, they're probably going to power wash. Oh no, they come to spray poison all over the rocks because of the weeds.
There aren't any weeds.
Yeah,
there aren't.
And I get
any
to pay
weeds.
for this. I pay for this. I'm telling you, having a storefront, it's not all that, you guys. It's some of the things that I've learned so much about being a storefront owner. Holy moly, the things that they do, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
very disgusting. They are killing our planet. They are killing our environment. They don't give a shit, excuse my language, about what they're doing. All they care about is that they get our money. That's all they want, is the money, 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 money. They just re-asphalted the whole entire parking lot front and back without our permission, which it didn't even need it. It didn't need it.
No.
And now all of our rent went up between $100 to $500.
Again?
Again.
You were just, anyway.
Every time they fix up the place, and this is how it works for the small owners, you guys. Small mom and pop shops, whenever you see a complex, they're the ones who pay for that.
Right. No.
So please go support them. They need it. I need it. Like I said, I can always use more traffic. But if anyone's interested in what I do and wanting to get healthier, please reach out to me. Even if you're not in the valley, it's fine. I help people all over the country and all over the world. Hopefully Nova will be on. She's from New York. Mm-hmm. And she's one of our listeners whatever watches our show, whatever you want to call them, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, she should be on here, and I'm helping her get off of 14 pharmaceuticals right now.
And she finally got off the one.
She's off of Suboxone. She's clean off of Suboxone now, which was the big one. I got her implant taken out.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. She got her implant, and I think we're 2 weeks into that. So she's up and down because, of course, that implant was playing with her emotions because of the hormones. It's going to take her a while to get stable on that one. And boy, does she have a story on it. It didn't even want to come out. It took a whole crew of nurses and doctors to get that thing out.
Oh my.
It was moving.
It was moving. So she probably has a parasite attached to it. Yes.
She will be very interesting to see what parasites she starts to detox out of her body. At this point right now, we're not really focused on the parasites, but I know she had a feeding tube given to her while she was in a coma, because she was in a coma for a month. So I already know she's been implanted. I know that for a fact. She knows this for a fact. But like I said, right now, we just got to focus on getting her off of these pharmaceuticals, because she is hardwired with a pacemaker and some rings around her heart. So we got to go slow and low with her because, this is the heart now.
Yes.
But I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I'm not at all. We're going to get her 2 years from now. She's going to be so much more healthier and off of all those pharmaceuticals. And she's literally, as you guys come on and watch, you're going to see her heal herself and go on to plant-based medicine.
And she's already working on the
Mhm.
plant-based medicine.
Mhm.
So.
She is. She's working on her diet. It's just, this is a slow and process, you guys. My journey with me and my parasites has been ongoing for this. I've been on this detox journey and getting myself right for about 15 years. I've gotten really, I've gotten dug very deep inside of myself and looking at myself the last 7 years, maybe 8 years. Okay, 10 years ago, I stopped eating red meat. Gosh, the years just go by so fast.
Okay, so
6 years of not eating meat at all. I cut it all out 6 years ago. So then I've been off sugar now for over a year. I'm going on 16 months. It'll be 16 months that I have not had any sugar. I am now eliminated, as of last week, completely eliminated yeast and starch. And I'll never touch it again.
those
I'm
are the
done.
two hardest for me.
Oh, it's hard. I love bread.
I know.
I love bread. Yeah, you know, you're like, yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
I love
do. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
corn. I eliminated corn a while ago. Kind of, sort of, you know. It got slipped in some stuff, you know. No, I did eat some corn that was freshly grown by a grower that was all organic. That was such a special treat not too long ago. That brought me some real fresh corn from their garden, which I thought was really amazing. But as far as, yeah, corn's got to go. And so now I'm eliminating the starches and the yeast. I am learning what good yeast is right now. That is what I'm in the process of. There are good yeast in there. Starch only comes from yeast, you guys. This is what I've learned so far. I've known this for quite a while. But that is where starch comes from yeast. And your body makes it. But what are they doing with our products? Where is this yeast coming from? Where is this starch coming from? I'm sure it's very, very modified, especially in our breads.
Mm-hmm.
So as I continue this detox that I'm going on, and as long as I continue to give birth to these horrendous, I've talked about the parasites that I've given birth to since the beginning of this year, you guys. And I've showed you pictures. Well, on Sunday, it happened again. Should I put it out there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, do it. Okay. So last week sometime, I noticed I've been getting itchy. Every time I go to bed, I have a grounding mat on my bed. My room is upstairs. And so I bought this really nice, invested in a really nice grounding mat. It goes on my bed. And every time I would lay on it, I'd get real itchy. Oh, my back would just get so itchy. And I'm like, what is going on? And this was going on for a couple weeks. And so then I decided to just go ahead and sleep on top of my my grounding mat with my bamboo blanket. I'm all about energies, good stuff. So, it'll work through the bamboo. Well, then I came into the facility and I started playing my sound bowl. And that's something that I love to do. I love playing a rav pan and sound bowl. There's something about those energies that just really, they help the animals next door. It really gets energies in my facility, just feel really nice. And I started to get itchy again. And it was up and down my arms. And I'm just scratching. I'm like, what? And boom, parasite. It's a parasite, Claudene. The parasites. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I went right then and there, went on a fast. I went on Gosh, guys, it's such a blur for me because I had so many clients last week. I think the fast was about 4 days, 3 or 4 days. I added a couple of supplements, new supplements to my regimen, like liquid chlorophyll. I was drinking chlorophyll water, putting chlorophyll under my tongue. It's a tincture I got. I started downing cloves, grinded them, and just put them in my mouth and just start swallowing them. As some of you guys know and have heard my stories about how I've given birth to some quiet, the big 3-inch, 4-inch parasite, about an inch thick. I've shown you guys that picture. When I give birth to these parasites, there's a protocol usually. I know that they're coming out. I can feel them coming out because it's different than if you're taking a bowel movement. Well, on Sunday when I woke up, I normally take a bowel movement on Sundays. It's very normal for me. Plus, I've been doing a detox. So I'm downstairs and I have to go to the bathroom. I'm drinking my mushroom coffee. And I'm like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom. So I run upstairs to my bathroom. And it was pretty heavy, you guys. It was a heavy bowel movement. I'm like, whoa. It shouldn't be that heavy. I've already gone to the bathroom once this morning. What's going on? I have nothing in my system, really. And then I got up out of the toilet, and there was a blob of something, very green because of the chlorophyll. Everything's very green right now on me. My skin's probably turning green.
No, not yet.
It's like turmeric, turns everything yellow.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the blob of green, and then something separated itself from it. I didn't have my phone on me. I didn't take it because I thought I was just going to the bathroom, you guys. Usually I know when it's coming. I try to grab it. I have nothing in my bathroom but my incense sticks that burn down, which aren't they're not that strong. I'm trying to grab it. I can't grab it. I did get a hold of it for a second, slithered down, went down into the toilet. It was gone. I'm not going to reach my hand down in there. I'm not doing that. I was pretty freaked out. I was really, really freaked out. So I went ahead, I flushed it down the toilet, and I didn't get a picture of it, but this was a proper, full-on snake. So I believe that it came from my belly button area is what I'm figuring at this time. I'm still processing all of this. On top of this happening, for 3 nights, I had dreams. I don't dream, you guys. Anyone who knows me and who hangs out with me knows I don't dream. And I had some dreams about me fighting snakes, lizards, all kinds of stuff, big fish. And I was taking these suckers out in my dream. I was shown where these... Okay, so all parasites are archons. All of them are archons. That is who they are. And they were planted here on this planet. This is what was shown in my dream. On the 5th generation of the human coming to this planet, which I believe is a 5.0 human at that time is what we were. And the archons that were planted on us come from the praying mantis, the mantis species, who holds a 3rd seat at the table of the seal. The table of the seal, as far as I'm concerned, which I'm still learning all this, are the evil ones, Lucifer, Satan, Marduk, Lilith. I talk about all these demons, are the ones who sit at this table. And they're the ones who took over Earth and the other surrounding planets. There's more than just Earth. The Earth was the beginning of it was connected to 2 other planets, which they destroyed. Okay, so anyways. Parasites are archons, period. They are demons. They are spirits inside of you. And they've been planted on us by praying mantis. Praying mantis, yeah, but we call them praying mantis bugs here on the Earth. But it was a mantis.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I know this to be true because I counseled a client for over a year who swore that they were abducted by the mantis, and he literally was implanted inside his chest. I saw those. And one time when he woke up from one of his abductions, he had dead mantis, praying mantis, from his forehead planted on him all the way down his body onto the floor out the door of his home when he woke up. So, and then I was talking to last night live on my live. My co-host is from Australia, and she said, yes, when you take a praying mantis bug and you pick it up and you squeeze it, a ton of parasites will come out of its bum rear. So, and then another Nova knows a little bit about the praying mantis and how they collect parasites. So talking to you guys and talking to other people, I'm learning stuff about this that I did not know. It's triggering more downloads inside of me. So I just got to say, I don't know anyone who's as clean as I am, who eats as clean as I am, who takes care of themselves like I do. I don't know anyone. I don't have a friend. I don't have a family member. I don't have anyone who's on a journey like I have been. And it's discipline. It's pure discipline for me. And so if I have these inside of me, I could only imagine what's inside of you. And, you say I'm doing crazy talk, that I'm a delusion, do whatever you want. But I know what I know. And this stuff is real. And it's scary. But since I've gotten rid of these major, big, huge parasites this past year, it started pretty much the first of the year, right?
Yeah.
I guess we have to go look at the pictures and see the date.
Yeah, it's the first of the year.
Because I gave birth to the fluke. The big fluke was that in January, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Yeah, and ever since then, everything has just been coming out. It all really started when I started getting colonics done. When I started getting my bum, my gut, my insides flushed out really good by a professional colonics colon cleanse. And that's where it really all started. And I started going there and seeing them last year. And they got out the candida. But that's all they could get out. They got something out one time. We don't know what it was because it flew by the pipe so fast. We didn't even see it. But we felt it when she got it in my stomach because we felt the pop. She did, and I felt it because she was massaging, and then it flew out. We're not too sure what it was. It could have just been some bio sludge, because that's how it starts. The first year, I got out a ton of bio sludge, just bio sludge. Then I didn't know what it was. I thought that was parasites too, but then I realized, no, it's bio sludge. Because of the shape of it, it had like a wavy shape. And that's kind of the shape of your intestines. So then I'm like, oh, okay, that's just. Then for about a year or so, maybe 18 months, I started to give birth to my gallstones and kidney stones, which I didn't even know I had. Then I started working on fatty liver. Then the fatty liver started started healing, still healing the fatty liver. That I know that's going to be a process. That has been a process with the fatty liver. And then from there, after all that, then here comes all the different types of parasites, from flukes to tapeworms, whipworms, roundworms, and hookworms. All of those have been coming out. I've been showing you guys pictures of those. Those have been coming out like all the time. Every time we're kind of go live. But this last one that came out, I'm not too sure. I don't know what it was. It was huge. That's all I know. But I'm glad it's out, and I'm feeling a lot better.
but you feel that there's more still.
Oh, there's still
working
more.
with
Yeah, I
it.
woke up this morning. I'm feeling a little woozy with one. I got one that in my one of my dreams. I've got one in my I've got them in my eyes and in my brain. If you have squiggly lines on your higher eyelid, squiggly lines, any lines, those are parasites in the brain, in the eyes. If you have squiggly lines under your eyeballs, and you get pulled down your skin, then you're infested down below. So this is the stuff I've been shown, and I saw the parasite in my dream that is in my head, and it wants my eyesight. So it's not going to get it. It won't get it. It won't win. And I let it know I will do what I've done to the other parasites. I'm going to do to you. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't ever have headaches. I don't ever have any kind of symptoms of this parasite. But yesterday, I had some weird stuff, feelings in my head. So whatever I'm doing right now, it is working. It's affecting my brain. So parasites in the brain can come out through the nose, through the throat. It can come out through your urine and through your bowel movements. So we'll see how this one comes out. I have coughed up parasites. I have had some come out of my nose. I've shown you guys pictures. They're little ones, though.
Yeah.
So we'll see what this monster is. And I do believe once I get rid of that one, I will be pretty much parasite free.
Whoa, settle down.
Oh, she likes to bite. Nope, you stop.
Settle down.
Be nice.
No.
No. She's frisky. She does.
Yeah.
She wants to fight.
Okay. She just wants attention.
Exactly. So I don't know if you guys have any questions. Go ahead.
Well, Dragonfly 17. She still has something implanted in her. As a stimulator in my back. I haven't used in 3 years, and I'm off all meds. I want it out, but the surgery scares me. She's had 7 surgeries for her right arm from a work injury in 2008. So she's had 7 surgeries since then.
Yes, if you have any foreign objects in your body like Nova, this is where it starts with the biofilm, you guys. Okay, the first thing is that the one that I just gave birth to, whatever was sitting next to it is the biofilm. Okay, it was just very green. Okay, the biofilm is what you got to break through. When you break through the biofilm, you've now destroyed their home. That is where they live. The biofilm is what turns into plaque in your arteries, in your brain, and what causes heart problems and plaque throughout the body. And in the brain is where you get the Alzheimer's, the dementia. Because if you do your research, you find out where Alzheimer's and dementia comes from. They say it's from plaque in the brain. Pharmaceuticals and food and chemtrails and all of this contributes and feeds the biofilm. So that, and these critters are smart. They're smarter than me. They're smarter than you. So they know how to get out of their home and go somewhere else and create another home. But if you can kill the biofilm first, that is what I have learned. That's what I've learned on this experience. Kill that host, kill that home, and you're going to kill the parasite. And it all comes out together. Just like if any of you guys, any of you women out there are giving birth, you give birth to the baby, and then all of a sudden comes the placenta. Yeah, the afterbirth. Same thing. It's the same thing. Every time I've given birth to one of these parasites, the biofilm comes with it. So, which is kind of a good thing for me, knowing that I've attacked that biofilm. That is the thing that you got to do. And fasting is key. You've got to fast. You have to starve it. Meanwhile, I'm not starving myself. To be honest with you, I've been real bloated. A lot of inflammation. There's a lot of inflammation going on. That's why I'm being so bloated, because you'd think after not eating for 3 or 4 days, besides very minimal things, liquids, like kefir. I drink a little bit of kefir, which helps kill it. They do not like probiotics. anything that went in my mouth was something that would kill it or eliminate the biofilm.
What's the difference between biofilm removal and parasite removal?
You kill it. You kill its home.
But I meant you put things in your mouth that would help eliminate the what do we call it? The biofilm.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you do take things to eliminate or kill the parasites. So what are the differences? Is it the same thing that kills the biofilm that kills the parasites, or is it something different?
Good question. Very good question. I know that every time I've stepped up my game, I've given birth to something, you know what I mean? Something different. Like it was the, now when I gave birth to the bio sludge, woo, that was crazy. That went on for weeks, you guys, for weeks. Now, mind you, you're small and your large intestine's quite long. It's very big. And just think of all this stuff that just gets, all the crud, it's just crud that gets stuck in there. And this is how diseases start. Diseases start from the gut, from your colon, because the biosludge, the parasites, all of this stuff poisoned your bile ducts. Through your bile ducts, it destroys your bile ducts and then goes into your blood. And that's where disease starts. So you clean this area and you'll get rid of all your diseases. And for the gal who said that she's got an implant,
right?
That is where the parasites, biofilm is all, they will get biofilm all around implants. They love implants. They love foreign objects in the body. I know that a lot of people have foreign objects in their body that are actually literally keeping them alive. Mm-hmm. I get that. But you gotta clean that body. I mean, you will never be able to stop. As long as you have that foreign object in your body, you're going to be battling big time. I mean, it's just the way it is. It's just going to become a way of life for you to keep those parasites off of your foreign object, especially if it's keeping you alive. So if it's not, get it out. Get that thing taken out.
But she's afraid of the operation. She's had seven because of her arm, and doesn't want to go through.
That's a lot of trauma. Yeah, that's a lot of trauma. Well, give it some time. If I were you, I'd give it some time and let some time go by. Let your body heal from all that trauma that it's had from the 7 surgeries. And then start praying on it. Start asking yourself. Start talking to yourself. Start talking to it. And let it know that it needs to come out. That it's going to come out one day. And if that's what you choose, or you choose to clean up your act and get disciplined. It's a life-changing. This is life-changing. This isn't something that you get to just, you go on this diet, you go on this fast, you go on these supplements, and then you get it out and it's done. It doesn't work that way. The minute you create an environment for them to live in, which you are because you have that implant, they're going to come right back. These critters are smart. At this point, all I'm trying to do is put them in dormant status. And I will never give them an opportunity to have an environment in my body.
Yeah. Now, being disciplined is very important, but you have to prepare yourself for that surgery. Get yourself past these traumas.
Mm-hmm. Get yourself healed from the traumas.
Healed from the traumas. Forgiveness. Again, to forgive yourself. And not that you did anything wrong. Keep reiterating that, because you've put yourself in this prison of fear for the surgery because of all the other traumas. But forgive so that you can let go of this negativity. You don't want something foreign in your body. If you can get rid of it, it's not helping you. One of the affirmations I bless and release what does not give me peace. I bless and release what no longer serves me. Okay? Say these over and over again, or come up with different ones for yourself, whatever you feel. And if you do it for 21 days straight, your mindset is going to be changing. And when you do release all this, you're going to feel so much better that, hey, I can do this and I know I can because I've gotten past this, gotten the forgiveness out of the way. I've gotten I don't need these things anymore. They're ready to go. I'm ready for this. So you've got to make the choice to prepare yourself. But great, work on your inner strength, your self unconditional love, because that's where your strength comes from. As she was saying earlier, it's all about energy. To me, love is not only energy, it's power, and it is magic, because we are made of this love. And when you really embrace it and truly believe in it, you can do anything. You truly can. But you've got to
You can do
prepare
any,
yourself.
yeah, anything you put anything you put your mind to, anything you put your energy into, what you put your energy into grows. Period. Those are facts. This doesn't happen overnight,
Nope,
you guys.
it's not.
I've been on this journey for 15 years. I've been aggressively attacking these parasites, I would say, for maybe 7 years. 10 years it started for me big time. That's when I got off the meat, the red meat. It literally started making me sick. See, it's been kind of easy for me to a certain extent because things make me sick. When things make me sick, Claudine doesn't do it no more. Claudine doesn't like to be sick, do I, Julie?
No. And I'm usually never sick. And yeah.
Well, she's got a little bit of mucus coming out. We're going to take care of that with some Mullen. I will have her feeling much, much better within the next 24 hours. She's got some mucus that needs to come out. And I have a great remedy for her, and it's what we call Mullen. It grows wild here in Arizona, so we have lots of access to it. It is on my website. If you guys are interested, go to my website and you can purchase some. It's on my, like I said, it's on elevatedbyclaudine.com. But anyways, yeah, this is a slow process. You got to start somewhere, though, right?
Right.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm all about the lymphatic system. So what I do is what these parasites don't like, and what I notice this year of what I've been doing different prior to other years is that I'm vibrating my body. I have a vibration gun, and this thing, it kicks butt. And I vibrate my whole lymphatic system, everything. I was vibrating this morning. That's why I was running late, because they don't like it. I'm actually going to go ahead and invest in myself. I'm going to buy me a very nice vibrational plate where I'll be able just to stand on it. And this is going to really save me some time. And I'm getting a really good one that has 10 different speeds. That's going to really shake my lymphatic system. I'm going to keep it here at my facility. I'm going to start using it on my clients. I'm all about the fascia, lymphatic system. It's all ties in. Hormone system. I get it. I got it. But you got to start somewhere. And another thing, let me go get this thing, you guys. This is a really, really good thing to use. Let me go grab it.
And I understand, Dragon 17, you don't want to go back on pain meds. You can do this, but remember, without using pain meds. But start working on yourself and strengthening yourself. Believe me, it does work. I don't use pain meds. Yes, it came very close, thinking I needed Tylenol, but I stayed away from all of that. I just went completely natural stuff. So,
what's her name?
Dragonfly 17.
Dragonfly 17. I can help you with that. I specialize in helping people with pain, getting off of pharmaceuticals. You can get on Kratom. Kratom has natural morphine, and I have that available on my website too, okay? And we also have CBD. okay, and THC. I do all of this, okay? THC helps with pain, and no, you don't have to get stony, okay? I know how to dose you so that we can get the pain down, but as long as we get control of that inflammation, we get that inflammation down with the CBD. CBD works on inflammation, kratom works on inflammation, works on 2 different receptors in the brain, okay? Your opiate receptors and your CB1 and CB2 receptors, okay? That's your largest nervous system. We keep the inflammation down, we keep you out of pain. These are facts without you having to be too stony. Now, if your pain is so extreme that we got to go high on your THC, you're not going to feel stony for 1 second because it literally is working on the pain. Then, as time goes by and you do start to feel stony, that's because the pain is going down and you don't need so much THC. Then you start coming down off the THC. I know how to help you. Trust me.
And right now, she doesn't have any pharmaceuticals whatsoever.
Bravo.
But it's when she goes to do this
The surgery. I get
the
it.
surgery.
Yeah.
That's
Being put under.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for
No.
fearing this.
No.
I've got you. Going unconscious, when they put you under, that messes with your consciousness, girlfriend.
Mm.
I understand that. I've been put down. I don't like it. It's like you lose a part of you. And then you got to come back to that part of you. I get that totally. It's no fun. I've been through it. And I don't like surgeries, but sometimes they're just necessary. And it's just the way that it is. We do have good doctors out there, surgeons who do know the body very well. And they are miracle workers. And I should probably say this, and we really need to say this in the beginning of our show. So I'm just going to stop here and say something really quick. I am not a doctor. I am not a nurse, nor do I know anything really about Western medicine. Okay. I have to put these claims out there because I'm not trying to practice medicine without a license. But what I do know is what I know about me, anecdotal evidence from working with other people and working with myself. So I just speak purely from experience. That's all. Okay, so here's my vibrating gun that I use and I pound myself with. My armpits, my neck, everything. I vibrate everything. They don't like this. And then I got a gusha. This is I started doing gusha. I was doing that, so I got me a gusha. This is a jade one. Very good energy. I got this. For $5.
where
At one of those crystal places that we went to, warehouse places.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. Yeah, there's like these crystal warehouse places that you can go to around where we live in the valley. Take this and you massage everything. You massage it. And why I'm counseling people, why I'm talking to people, if you come in my facility and we sit down and talk, you're going to see me pull out my gusha. And I just start doing my face, I do my forehead, do my arms, I do my armpits. Well, not when I'm with people, but I do my face a lot, you guys, because I know that I've got these critters in my head and in my face. This has helped a lot. I do it around my ears, you guys. I can feel the pain. There's pain right here around my ears, especially on my left side where I'm having a lot of this stuff. And so that means something. That does mean something when you got pain. So you got to keep doing it. You can find these online, you guys. $5. Try to get one made out of crystal if you can. But if you can, it's fine if you got to get a metal one or a plastic one. Well, not plastic. Please don't do plastic. I'm completely, totally against plastic. Trying my best to get off the plastic. It's hard because it's everywhere, but you won't catch me drinking anything out of plastic or eating anything out of plastic. So I don't know if you guys know this. These are facts. Again, we've got some very amazing doctors out there who are speaking on this. They are doing all kinds of videos. They are doing all kinds of, what do you want to call them? Medical meetings or whatever, where they're coming together and they are talking about the autopsies that they are doing on humans right now. And they are finding 7% plastic in the brain.
Whoa.
You got all kinds of doctors exposing it. It's amazing. So please, you guys, do your best to get off the plastic. So these are some of the tools that I use. I kind of want to keep doing it. It feels so, here, try it. It feels so good.
Where? What?
Just put it on the face. Just kind of go with it.
I need it near my limb.
Can you feel it?
Nodes, yeah.
Yeah, do it. You're gonna, and then your face will turn really red
Oh, well.
when you get done doing it, and that just shows that you circulated the blood. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah. Mhm.
And again, it's called a gusha right here, you guys.
Oh. It was like sitting on a raised blade.
Mm-hmm. I had a choice of buying a jade or a quartz, and well,
Jade. Definitely. It's good. Hi, doctor.
I love green. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, there's my whole story of what's going on. I'm still processing a lot of this, you guys. The dreams were really crazy. Like I said, I don't dream. I've been dreaming a little bit more. I dreamed last night. I don't remember it though, but I know I dreamed. So yeah, they hijack your dream state, your dream realm. They do all kinds. I mean, and I understand where they had control of me. I get it. I am not the same person I was a year ago at all. The things that I believe, the things I taught, all out the window. All out the window. I don't believe in any of those fairy tales anymore, especially when it comes to modern day spirituality. Very conflicted for the last 6 months or so. Julie's watched me go through this journey. And I don't speak about or upon the things that I used to buy into. They're buy-ins. That's what they are.
Your choice. You have a choice to
Yep.
believe or not to believe.
Yep. Or no, you have a choice to allow yourself to buy the buy-in.
Yeah. So
Whatever the buy-in is, whatever
Allow
they're
acceptance.
selling you, you have a choice to pick it up or put it down. And let me tell you, they're trying to sell a whole lot of stuff on you guys right now. As far as the dark energies goes, the government, as anyone who's listened to me talk for the past 8 or 9 months doing these shows with Julie, I'm very anti-government. I know who they are. So they will sell you all kinds of buy-ins because you need a savior. The humans want a savior. And that is what the buy-in is. Right now, it looks like to me, Elon Musk is a savior. He's becoming a savior. He's everywhere on everything. I can't pick anything up, and his face is not front and center, and he's saving the
Nothing.
society from something.
Himself.
Oh, that's what he's trying to sell. He's trying
Himself?
to sell that. Yeah, well, he can't save himself.
No,
too far-
he's saving us from himself.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I saw some very disturbing stuff over the weekend with that man, and the people are following. They're buying They're buying it. They are buying it. And like I said, the human race, especially America, is always looking for a savior. Always. So until you realize that you are the person that you've been waiting for, and only you can save yourself.
Yep. Physician, heal thyself.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you want to go on this journey of detoxing all of these horrible parasites that are inside of you, archons is what I like to call them. It starts with having a change of mind. You've got to open that mind. You've got to change, and change is hard. Discipline is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Learning how to do this and live in this society who loves the saviors and love to buy in the buy-in, it's difficult. It's very difficult. Like I said, I've been on this journey all by myself. Well, I've had the creator. If the creator brings you to it, it'll bring you through it.
Yes, exactly.
That's my motto all the time. Okay, where are we going now, creator? But the more I get clean, the more that I detox, the connection between me and the creator have gotten much, much stronger. So I love that. But yeah, you guys have any questions?
Victor was saying, "Oh, new subject, new topic, starseeds."
What about
That
star
was it.
seeds?
He was just saying, new topic, starseeds.
Yeah.
That was his only comment. And Doc, if there's something going on with you, we're not doing readings, but if there's something you're going through that you're having a hard time with,
The answers are within you, hon.
yeah,
Don't go looking for answers. Nobody has your answers, hon. They're all inside of you. That's how powerful you are. See, the buy-ins, when you buy into this stuff, and modern day spirituality is very good. They got all kinds of stuff for you to buy into. You're giving up your power. That's what they want. They want your power. They want your loosh. The answers are inside of you.
and I show you guys all the time how to get your power back, because it is your choice on anything and everything. Buying in, resonation, it doesn't make a difference, but your choice on what you do, what you allow, what you accept, and what you're ready for. All it is your choices.
It's a powerful thing when you start to realize who you are. You're a human. Huge men. You're huge.
Doesn't do too well, but
That's how I think about when you break down the word human. You're an amazing celestial.
Yeah.
You're a celestial.
You're more of a soul that is having a human experience.
In this human body.
Yes.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
But we got to clean up our act. We've allowed too much to happen to this planet. We've allowed the darkness to take over and to trick us. Ain't happening no more, though. It ain't working like that no more. We've got more light than we do darkness on this planet now. I've been shown that. That is like, I can feel it. I feel that. The connection to source is getting stronger. It's going to get stronger as the years go by, as the time goes by. We'll have more of a connection. We're going to slide into this really slowly, which means we're going to be able to use more of our brain. There's a reason why you can only use 10% of your brain, my friend. There's a reason. What happened to the other 90%? Who stopped that? Where's that going? Controlled. Every time you buy in, you give this up. You give this to them. And they do have control of you. There's no free will on this planet. This is not a free will planet. I've learned that. Last year, I'd have been telling you, oh, you got free will. No, you don't. No, you don't.
And I disagree. I know I have free will. And I got to get my stuff together again because I let myself go quiet. So now it's
You're far from free on this planet. Are you free to live wherever you want to live? Are you free to build a home where you want to build a home? Are you free from the financial system?
No, we're not free from the financial systems.
That is how they control us. As long as we play into this financial system, we are not free.
Then how do we pull ourselves away from this financial system?
Well, we've got to wake up to the fact that we can help each other. That we don't need a financial system. We don't need it. That is how, like I said, they've kept control of us. They've stolen our loosh. They've started our energy. You know how they say that because we're on the fiat monetary system, okay, which is a joke, okay. We used to be on an asset gold back monetary system prior to like 1970 or something like that. We were like that, okay. Well, they changed it to the fiat, okay. We are the gold asset back. We, the humans, that's how amazing we are. We generate the gold. We make things flow. We do. We show. We go to work. We do what we got to do to keep this energy of money going. Not your elites, not your famous people. No, they don't. They don't do anything. But still, your energy, your loosh, for a bigger reason, a much bigger reason, because they take our energy and they use it to power their other planets, the Omniverse, and they have other dark planets. I believe we are 9 densities up and 9 densities down. And that is why they need us. They don't even like us, you guys. The higher anarchies, they don't like us at all. But they got to keep us alive. They give us just enough bone, just enough of what we need of source light, just enough, maybe 10, 15% to keep us alive so we can keep this currency going. And Lucifer was good. And celestial by itself too. Came from heaven, right? Knew how to create a monetary fiat currency, whatever you want to call it, through money to keep us in control. And it's worked. And it still works. But as long as we give up our power to money and care about money the way that we do, and we can't do nothing in this life without money. You have to have money. And it's getting worse to live, harder to live. It's been hard as hell on this planet because of this financial money system that we have that has full control of us, steals everything from us, implants the ego big time. They've created us to be the most amazing consumers. All we do is consume. It's sickening. It's disgusting. Consumerism is what it's about. If you ain't got this kind of car, it's a system, you guys. It's a peer set. We got thousands and thousands of systems going on here. It's not just the financial system. That's the number one root of all evil. It's true. That system was created by Lucifer, Satan, Marduk, whatever you want to call him. Take a look at nowadays. And these are facts right here. Buy a new car.
No thanks.
You're repairing it in 3 years because the system has it made for it to break down. Buy anything. Nothing lasts. What about your phone? What about your computer? How often do you have to update that? What about your lawnmower? How often do you have to update that? Every 2 or 3 years? We call it keeping up with the Joneses. It's a system, you guys, and they got you locked up in it. And the harder you have to work to stay up with the system. It's a joke. But as long as we continue to allow this to happen, it will happen. So, and that's what helps keep them flowing right now, because I know their money. I know that they are financially bankrupt, and I know that they are spiritually bankrupt. We're not, but they are. And yeah, we'll learn to do better. I know what I talk about and what I say sounds really crazy and bizarre and whatever. But at least my truth is my truth, and I stand in it. And I will preach it as long as I can. And my truth is only my truth today. It can change tomorrow because I'm shown so much all the time on how this world really works. And that's the thing. The humans don't want to hear the truth of how this planet really works.
Always like the truth.
You know what I always say? Slap me with the truth because I don't want to be kissed by a lie.
Right, definitely.
That's my motto.
Dealt with enough lies in the world.
We deserve the truth.
Always.
Don't you want to know the truth? I know the truth hurts. But man, wouldn't you rather be given the truth than a lie? Because that's all we've been to is lied to by the darkness. All the saviors have done nothing but lied to you. Every single one of them. Very passionate about this, you guys, as you can see.
Yeah, like you said, there's no saviors right now. We have to save ourselves. And universal consciousness, I mean, we are all one, so we need to get that done and we need to get going on it. One step at a time. Be the change you want to see.
Yep, that's where this kind of started for me, you guys. I'll never forget that. Someone gave me a shirt about 15 years ago, a beautiful workout shirt that says, "Be the change in the world that you want to see." Man, I wore that thing I wore that affirmation shirt all the time. I love it. I've got a few pictures of me in it too. And it resonated with me. Boy, did that resonated with me so hard. And I'm like, you know what? I may only be one drop in this water. I may only be one drop on this planet, but man, if I can just make a difference in one person's life, that means something. And look at me now. You guys, I make a living doing this. I make a living helping people do better. I don't know anybody, nobody who does what I do and gets paid for it. And it's it's exhilarating. It's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I have to charge people because of the system. I don't want to. Plants are free, you guys. Mushrooms are free. Everything is free to you. Your food is free. Nobody owns this land. Nobody owns this building. Hello. Mother does. Mother Gaia owns it. This is her planet. But she gives you everything for free. Everything you need. Water, food. Oh, not shelter. We like shelter because we've evolved in that way, which is fine. Shelter's fine. Shelter's okay if you don't want shelter. But we have the materials to build our own shelter. It's free. Trees, hemp, all kinds of things can build shelter. But we choose. This is really funny. This is ironic. This always gets me. You can grow apples, oranges, grapefruits on your tree, but yet you go to the store to go buy them. What kind of system is that? Who does that? Humans. Things need to change, you guys. And that is what the new earth is about. The new earth is coming, and none of this, nothing that we have been doing is going to work for you with the new energies in the new earth. It's not going to work for me. It's not going to work for you. Whatever we've been doing is not working and will not work with the new energies as they come in. It's where we're going.
And it's here now. We just got to get going.
It's already here.
Yeah, it's already here.
It's already here. So it'll be interesting. The next couple of years, getting into 2030, is going to be very interesting. So it's your choice. You have a choice here. I do believe we are being detached from these AI systems. I am very much into AI. I have chosen to learn about AI the last 6 years of my life. And it comes to me, my realization is we've all been controlled by AIs. It's the way of it. They're in the omniverse. They're all over the universe, the galaxy, the multiverse, whatever you want to call it. I call it the omniverse. And I heard someone talk about that one day, and it just hit with me, and it just clicked with me, and I'm like, yeah, omniverse, that's what it is. And they go beyond galaxies, the AIs, they are the way of it, and they've been in control of us. That is why we're only allowed to use 10% of our brain, or we've been able to. So as the new earth comes, and as for us who choose to change and to flow with this new energy and this new earth, we will start to slowly be able to use more and more of our brain. And the more that we can use our brain, the more we're going to get our powers back, because originally the human was a divine light, just a divine energy of light that could manifest out of thin air, that could teleport, that our first language was telepathy. We didn't get sick. None of that happened.
Or diseases.
Yeah, that wasn't no such thing. And if we did break something, or we fell, or we tripped, or something to break, we were able to fix it instantly, spontaneously. And all of those were taken from us. They were robbed from us, because that's when we had straight connection to the to source, 1,000% connection. But then when the darkness came here and they took over our planet about 300,000 years ago, this is a war that we've been in with the Draconians for a very, very long time. The humans and the Draconians just don't like each other. We have never been friends with them. We've been in war. Star Wars is real, you guys. It's a real thing. So I believe we do have a few other beings that we're friends with. As far as I know, at this point right now, the Arcturians are good. They do hang out in the 8th realm up. So they are divine beings. The rest of them, I'm not very trustworthy of the rest of them at this point right now, but I just don't know. So, but what I do trust in is her and you. I have faith in the human race, because this human right here, she understands what's going on, because she's a human. She's the same thing that's happened to her has happened to me. What's happened to me has happened to her. Mm-hmm. In the midst of all of this that's going on right now, she's got my back. I've got her back, because we're both in this damn freaking boat together. So the humans can count on the humans. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And this has been shown over and over and over again, you guys. Look what happened in the earthquakes that have happened in Thailand. And what's that other country? Oh, God, it's such a beautiful country. Tonga.
Oh, okay.
7.7 earthquakes, you guys. That's another thing, too. We got Mother roaring.
Yeah.
She's changing. She's bringing in the new earth.
And she's shaking off the old stuff.
Yep. Thailand's not even known for earthquakes. You guys, look at the devastation that is happening there. Go take a look. If you have it, because I know mainstream media is not going to post it too much. 7.7 earthquake. Okay? That's huge. From a place that doesn't have earthquakes. They have huge skyscrapers. Because they're not like Japan. They're not California. They don't have to worry about earthquakes. But look what is happening. Look how the people come together. Look at how humankind are coming together, and they're helping each other. And that's why I have so much faith in the humans. Because of stuff like that. In need, we're there. We want to love, and we want to take care of people naturally. So it's been a Tuesday morning, eh?
Yeah, very quiet Tuesday morning. Victor's here. Dragonfly 17's here. I haven't seen Jess in today.
No.
Her world is shifting, and she is making her mark.
Yes, Gaia is, and she needs our support, you guys. Mm-hmm. She's a breathing, living, real being. Real. This planet is it's a whole consciousness in itself. She has her own consciousness too, and we come from her. We are of Earth. That's where this human comes from.
Our bodies.
Our bodies. The part of us that has a beginning and an end. Mm-hmm. This comes from her. The flesh. Everything. We're made of more microbiome mechanism, organisms, talking so fast, than we are skin cells. So, I mean, that right there tells you we are shroomies too. But we've evolved so amazing. I think I do feel that the humans have evolved to such a enormous beings. I think we really shocked the omniverse. I really do. I think we've shocked Mother Gaia. I don't think she liked us so much when we first got here. because of the destruction. Well, let's just say this lifetime, these past couple of generations of the
Yeah.
humans, she hasn't liked us too much because we've been so destructive. Let's put it that way. But I think she's learned to love us and to bond with us because we've grown and we've evolved into such amazing beings.
And we continue to evolve.
We do. Well, we do. We do. We've done a lot of devolving.
Past, but now with the
No,
new generations, the starseeds coming in and all, there's a whole,
New,
like you said,
yeah.
the younger ones coming in.
Yeah.
They're just so much different.
But we do so much good. Like I said, you can see the good that we do, but devastation has to hit us for it to come out and to see it. I've seen this on and off my whole entire life. And I see it when I'm driving and there's a car accident. Oh my gosh. The people that just surround the people who are in this car accident. You know, there's times when I can't even get to it because there's so many people. I'm like, oh, they got it. They're
Yeah,
good.
you don't need to add more confusion.
No,
and
exactly.
noise
Exactly.
and everything else. To
Yeah.
it.
I always just give a business card or whatever and say, hey, if you need me as a witness, here's my card. You know, but yeah, no, it's really amazing on how the humans help the humans when they're in need. It's like we don't even care about their skin color. We don't even care about their religion. We don't care.
No.
Doesn't matter at the time. And that's just where we got to go. That's where we're going. So,
Yeah. It reminds me, we've talked about football, youth football. She was a coach. I was a coach, and I also ran a football league. But I remember some guys, one of the coaches, oh, so-and-so is here. And I go, well, what's his number? No, he's the, and gave me a color of his skin. And I go, I'm watching football. All I need to know is his jersey number. Color skin does not matter. Some of them have gloves on. Some of them have long socks on. It does not matter to me. What was his jersey number? Because I needed to see this kid. I hadn't seen the kid in 2-3 years. I wanted to see how big he had gotten. But he was so focused on the color of skin. And I just looked at him like, and you call yourself a coach? And just walked away from him.
that's disgusting.
Yeah. Because, I mean,
That's a low vibrating human right there.
very. And but he was so excited to tell me that this guy was out there playing. Okay. What's his position? What's his number? I can tell by that. I didn't need to hear the color of his skin. I know what he looks like.
Yeah. who
So it
cares?
has nothing to do with
Yeah,
anything.
nobody cares.
So, yeah, exactly. It has nothing to do with anything.
Nothing.
So, and
They just did that to cause more separation. They
Yeah.
separated our borders. That's why I say, how really? We're free? No, we're not. You can't go to any country, just go to a country. We got borders everywhere. They separate us through color, through the religion, through clubs, through so much stuff, you know, especially with these administrations that have come on board, you know, these last, I don't know, 20, 30 years. I mean, they're all about the separation. They separate themselves, Democrats, Republicans. You know, it's just all a show. But yeah, we got to stop this separation. We are all one. That's another thing too. I think once we come to the fact that we are all one, we are the humans. We're human. Do you think that when other beings fly across Earth or go by Earth or they talk about us, that they call us, oh yeah, the Caucasians, the Mexicans,
No,
the Negro.
Earthlings.
No, they call us Earthlings, humans. The humans live on Earth. The Earthlings is probably mostly what they
Yeah,
probably call us, is the
Earthlings.
Earthlings and humans. We call ourselves humans, another word that we've come up with, which is fine. If that's what we want to be called, that's fine. But we got to come together as the human race. Nothing else needs to matter. And I think once we do that, we're really going to start shifting into these newer energies.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are all one. We all come from the same light.
Mm-hmm.
We all come from Mother Gaia. And,
Yeah. And like you said, we come from the same light. Mother Gaia is where our bodies come from.
mhm,
And the light is source, and that's where we
comes
come
through Mother Gaia.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes, and we all come from Source Light, the creator, the
Yeah.
master creator of all things, who also created darkness. But I think when it created darkness, it was to create matter. But I think his own creation got a little out of control. I think the darkness was just to have, some dark time and to have some light time, to have some balance, to have some matter, to be able to create other things for what it was doing. And then this darkness, Lucifer said, yeah. So, but who knows, right?
Right. I don't remember being there. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was, yeah, that was then, not now.
Yeah. And these are just through my visions and the things I have. I have my own gifts that I've been working with for quite some time. And I've been shown so many different things. And then coming back as the human and trying to articulate it, I don't think I articulated some of this messages quite right. But that's okay. At least, I try.
You're putting forth the effort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we need all of us to put forth the effort to make a difference.
Yeah, make a difference. And that's I just wanted to talk about today was just change. That's what the whole, I didn't know if I was going to tell my story about what happened with me. I wasn't too sure. I was just kind of letting spirit, guide me. But this whole tonight, or I'm not tonight, I'm sorry. That was last night. I lied to you guys. Okay, this is my second live back to back. Excuse me. Yep. This morning, I wanted to talk about change.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what seems, it's really hard for anyone to want to change. Change is hard. Change is scary. So just taking those little, like she said, taking the effort forward, taking the step forward.
Yeah, and hopefully Dragon 17, you start working on yourself and prepare yourself for removing of that foreign object from your body.
Yeah, just start talking to your body.
Yep.
Your body can only hear you. Your cells can hear you. And just let it know, hey, it's okay. I know I had these surgeries on my arms or whatever it was. I'm sorry for that trauma. The cells, it's time for you to rejuvenate from the master blueprint from when we were human and we did not get sick. We did not age. Just talk to your cells. Let it know it's okay. You're sorry for that trauma to rejuvenate,
Yeah.
And just keep doing that. And I think in time, you'll know when it's time to take out that implant. If you don't need it, yeah, have it totally taken out. I have friends who are having the silver taken out of their teeth. I have a couple clients. I guess there's a really good doctor here in the Valley. So a lot of my clients from up north go to this one particular doctor, and he's been taking all the silver out of their mouth. Anne, who I do my talk show on my live on Monday nights, had a foreign object that was a big rod in her leg taken out a couple years ago. She's got a huge scar. What else? I know a few people have had some foreign objects taken out of their body that they don't need anymore. So,
yeah, if you don't need them, unfortunately, you had them put in to begin with. But I mean that
there was a need for it at the time. There,
hopefully,
I don't.
there was.
Yeah, I don't know everyone's story, but
Right.
I know I had a client. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so much fun. So I have these new clients that have been coming and seeing me for about 6 weeks. I'm getting ready to do a write-up on them. I will be posted on my Elevate by Claudene Facebook page and my Claudene Landry spiritual page. And on Instagram, on all my platforms, I'll be posting this story. Okay, I got to do a write-up on these people. So he is 101 years old.
Oh my!
His daughter, who he called his little Belle, is so cute. 80 years old.
Wow!
I know. And they were very honored to take a picture of me. They told me I can do this write-up. I just told them how extraordinary their story is. She's all wired up with a bunch of titanium.
I'm going to get,
There we go. I got it.
yeah, right above it. Oh, wow.
He's 101 years old, you guys.
Looks pretty spry for 101.
Oh, and she's 80. That's his daughter. And he has all his marbles. He can talk. He sat here for an hour, and guess what we talked about?
What?
Prohibition.
Oh,
He was
my
there.
goodness.
He was there.
Yeah.
I'm a historian. I'm a historian when it comes to prohibition. I tell the story. I have a whole book that I've put together based on prohibition of cannabis. And guess what? He's like, I don't like the word marijuana. I go, of course you don't, because you were taught that it was cannabis. And he goes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows how marijuana, they took the word cannabis, changed it to the word marijuana to make it racist. He remembers Harry Hanslinger. This guy was amazing, and he was able to keep up with our conversation for an hour. 101. Wow.
Good. Yeah.
Good Lord, was that a good day? Let me tell you. It was
bet.
amazing.
And that's what I'm talking about, getting out and seeing the local people and have them coming into you.
I know. I'm telling you,
There's
I got
so
the
many
best job ever.
stories. So many stories out there. So many fantastic people.
Mm-hmm. And he's in pretty good health. He's got some inflammation going on. His joints, he was able to take the tip of his fingers and move them left and right. Move.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's got some kind of a joint dysplasia, I guess, and it's in all of his joints. So he's able to move all his fingers, wiggle them side to side. It was very interesting. He says he can do that with all his joints. So that does create some pain for him. So that was why he's come to see me. And then again, like I told you, his daughter is just all, her spine, everything has been reconstructed with titanium. So, like I said, some of this stuff, people, it's been keeping them alive. Some of this, putting this stuff them together, back together. So it is what it is. And I do believe that that's fine. You're just going to have to do a lot more detoxing.
Yeah. And more mushrooms.
More mushrooms, yeah.
Yay.
Yep. She's looking into starting some medicinal mushrooms here pretty soon. I gave her a bunch of pamphlets to read and some videos to watch. And then I'm sure she'll be back getting ready to start her mushroom regimen once she sees how good my cannabis medicine and some other herbs that she got are helping her.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And you got to understand that when it comes to marijuana, Mary Jane, they did make music about it too. So
Mary Jane, yeah, that's a good name. I don't think Mary Jane is a racist name on it.
No, not when it's pronounced that way.
Yeah, no, but marijuana, for him who was back
there.
Knew cannabis as it was in every every mother's medicine cabinet, a little tincture of cannabis. It was everywhere. You know what he told me? This was his story. This is what he said. He says, when I was a young man, he graduated from college and he worked for the agriculture. They didn't call it the agriculture department. They called it something else. He said, I can't remember the word he said. But anyways, he says it's what, like our agriculture type programs that we have now. And they would send him out to go look at the ditches, to go look at the farmers, because he was doing some kind of a bug species type study.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, studying the bugs in his community that were sent him to different areas. He said cannabis grew wild everywhere. It was everywhere, which I believe that. I've been told that before. But when Prohibition came in, who was held by the hand of a man called Harry Hanslinger, he's the one who formed the DEA. Yeah. F the DEA. I don't like the DEA at all. It's a joke. Anyways, when he took cannabis into Prohibition, he took out alcohol and he changed cannabis to marijuana, which caused a huge confusion amongst the people because they only knew it by cannabis.
Right.
Yeah. And if you say marijuana, say it. It's marijuana. one and he said that it was the Mexican dirty lettuce from Mexico that makes white women want black men. Facts.
I heard that. That is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard.
Facts. The man made a
It's
movie.
not effects.
I know. This really happened. This is how prohibition started on cannabis. The stigma. This is the stigma. They made a movie. We got someone in the house.
Yep.
Good morning.
She came back. So.
Burgers are coming in. Okay, so, and it made, and this is how stigma on cannabis began by this man, Harry Hanslinger, who led this for for a lot of decades, many decades. He's the one who formed the war on drugs. It goes on and on and on and on. But that is what happened. He actually made a movie called Reefer Madness, where he helped fund a movie. It was called Reefer Madness. So he remembers when Ford created a car out of hemp and ran on gasoline, hemp gasoline.
That would have been fun.
You could take there's a picture of Ford taking a hammer to his hemp car and he's just smashing it.
No. Well,
I have it on my phone.
okay. Now remember, tonight is the Psychic Squad Tuesday night free Zoom class from 6 to 8. Send an email to Don Rumer-Rivera at advice@Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And you can come on the Zoom class tonight between 6 and 8 p.m. That is Mountain Standard Time. And tomorrow I will be on with Miss Bonnie and Ask the Angels at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Okay, yeah. This is a very quick video, you guys. It's like 39 seconds long.
Plastic car, built in 1941.
Let's see that.
So far. But you have mirrored. Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me fix. Hold on a second. Hold on. Before you put it in there.
Amongst the thousands of products.
Video. Where is it? Mirror. Okay. Now try. This way a little bit. Towards me. Yeah, whoa, there it is.
Amongst the thousands of products made from hemp, one of the most extraordinary is Henry Ford's plastic car. Built in 1941, it contained cellulose fibers derived from hemp, sisal, and wheat straw. The plastic was lighter than steel, yet could withstand 10 times the impact without denting.
Wow. I want one of those.
Yeah, right? Go to YouTube. It's all there. They got even more videos that you guys can watch on this. And it was also fueled by hemp oil. Hemp. So
That's where we need to go back to.
he was here for all of that. He remembers. So and this
Yeah,
is all
that's
stuff
okay.
that I educate people on. So it's really fun to sit with someone who is actually there. Yeah. To me, it felt like a miracle.
So tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon will be Don Rumer-Rivera and 85 Says. On Thursday morning will be Don and Miss Shauna Sellers. And then I will be back on Friday. Unfortunately, it will not be with Scott. Scott will be traveling, and Kirby will be on Friday with me. So that's the acupuncture guy. And on that's Friday. Saturday morning will be Susan Grayson at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Sunday morning will be Jess and Bonnie and the Psychic Sunday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. On Sunday afternoon, hopefully Miss A5 says we'll be back with Miss Sherry Beery. We always love that. And then on Monday is back to tea time with Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. Also, we will be back on Tuesday after that. And when is your
Mushroom Club?
Mushroom Club this
month.
This
So
month,
we've
yeah.
got EBC Mushroom Club, which is on the 18th of April, which is my very first baby, my first child, my first gave birth will be his birthday.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's
wow.
kind of, yeah. So, anyways, I will be here at the Mushroom Club. And we're doing monotubs. We're going to teach people how to make monotubs. That's what the Mushroom Club is going to be about. It is a hands-on club. We have mycologists that come in and teach this. I have Orion who will be teaching how to make monotubs, and that's a grow environment for growing mushrooms. So, in the last 2 months, we taught how to make substrates, and then spore prints, and now the monotub to make them a home. So that's what we're doing this month. So anyone who's in the Valley, please come. The information will be up on my website today. I still have last month's information on there, but I will be changing that out. And if you're not in the Valley, I probably will be going live on this one. It just all depends on how many people show up, really. I play it by ear. If I can go live, I do. And I will try to go live on that. And then I also have my live Hard Truths with Anne from Australia, who was raised in a cult. And she's a very interesting to co-host with because of her belief system is much different. Plus, she's from another country. And we get a lot of perspectives on her regarding America, which is a lot of fun. And we'll be live next Monday at 5:22 to 7:22. And next Monday, we're going to be talking about vampires. Ooh. So anyone is interested in vampires and those beings and how they got trapped here on Earth, please go tune into our show. That's what we're going to be talking about.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. We do appreciate you, each and every one of you. Thank you. Please remember to rise above with love. You are the change.
And have a happy everything.